Top 10 Tallest Building in the World in 2022. Humanity has become obsessed with breaking its limits, creating new records only to break them again and again. Recent development and advanced materials have deemed extraordinary heights possible. All around the world, ever taller and ever more spectacular new skyscrapers are being planned and built. Some of the most impressive modern marvels are the insanely high skyscrapers that rise above clouds and seem to go on forever. Sometimes they're residential buildings, sometimes they're offices, and sometimes they're a hybrid mix of offices, apartments, and even hotel rooms. In this video, I will be presenting you the top 10 tallest buildings in the world in 2022. Number 10. Guangzhou CTF Finance Centre. Guangzhou CTF Finance Centre is a 530-meter-tall mixed-use skyscraper in Guangzhou, Guangdong, which was completed in October 2016. It is the tallest completed building in Guangzhou, the third tallest in China. The Guangzhou CTF Finance Centre has a total of 111 above-ground and 5 below-ground floors and houses a shopping mall, offices, apartments, and a hotel. Careful attention was paid to the material selection for the tower. Thus, a series of subtle terracotta mullions line the tower's elevations. This material played a very important role in both Eastern and Western history, and is also beneficial from an environmental standpoint. The embodied energy of terracotta is far less than aluminum, glass, or steel. It is self-cleaning and corrosion-resistant. Moreover, it can be produced in many locations in China, reducing the environmental impact of shipping. These terracotta mullions were designed to project out from the glass on an angle to provide shading on the exterior. Number 9. One World Trade Center. One World Trade Center is the main building of the rebuilt World Trade Center complex in Lower Manhattan, New York City, and building is 541 meters in height, which was by design to have some historical significance. One World Trade Center is the tallest building in the United States, the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, and called the 7th tallest in the world, and it rises 541 meters, is the main building of the reconstructed World Trade Center complex in Lower Manhattan, New York City. The super-tall structure has the same name as the North Tower of the original World Trade Center, which was destroyed in the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001. The new World Trade Center complex will eventually include 5 high-rise office buildings built along Greenwich Street, as well as the National September 11th Memorial and Museum, located just south of One World Trade Center where the original Twin Towers stood. The construction of the new building is part of an effort to memorialize and rebuild following the destruction of the original World Trade Center complex. Number 8. Lottie World Tower. The Lottie World Tower is a 555-meter, 123-story skyscraper located in South Korea, and it's including a retail and office area, 256 residences, and a 260-room 7-star luxury hotel. Its major feature is the world's fastest and longest elevator, which can carry 54 people from the basement to the 121st floor in less than a minute. It has a double-deck elevator, is 426 meters high, and powered by a 100T traction machine. The tower also has the world's highest glass-bottomed observation deck on the 121st floor. In the tower, the first 10 floors are allotted for the Lottie World Mall, which was opened in 2014. It also has the Lottie Concert Hall with a seating capacity of 2,036. Number 7. Goldin Finance 117. Goldin Finance 117, also known as China 117 Tower, is an unfinished skyscraper in Tianjin, China. The tower was topped out in 2015 at a height of 596.5 meters and has 128 stories. Construction began in 2008 but was twice halted, and as of December 2021, it remains unfinished and unoccupied. The tower has the office spaces from the 7th floor to the 92nd floor with a gross floor area of 280,000 meters squared. This office space is leased to large domestic and multinational holdings. The hotels having 5-star ratings are to be located on the top floors, offering panoramic views of the city and beyond. The floors have a gross floor area of approximately 80,669 meters squared and will occupy floors from level 94 to the top. Other excellent features of Goldin Finance 117 include an indoor swimming pool, an observation deck, and a revolving restaurant, all of which hold a record for being the highest located in the world. There is also a 36-story reinforced concrete office building, a retail area at the podium, and 3 levels of basement car park and retail. Visitors and tourists will be transported to different levels via double-deck, high-rise elevators, which simultaneously uses a shared hoistway in 2 cars, which not only increases the building transportation system's efficiency but also saves up to 40% of space. Number 6. Ping An Finance Centre. Located in Fushan, Shenzhen, China, Ping An Finance Centre is a 599-meter tower comprising office, hotel, and retail spaces, a conference center, and a mall. As the name suggests, the 116-floor tower is the headquarters of Ping An Insurance, who commissioned the building that was designed by U.S. firm Kohn Pedersen Fox Associates. The Ping An Finance Centre has designed to accommodate 100 office floors above the retail and conference podium. The tower will accommodate 15,500 workers and 9,000 daily passengers to an observation deck. It was sheathed in glass and stone. The podium houses a central atrium that acts as a public vestibule and sunlit space for meeting, shopping, and dining. Number 5. MAKKAH Royal Clock Tower. Completed in 2012 after a decade of construction work, the MAKKAH Royal Clock Tower is a mixed-use residential and hotel complex in Makkah Haram, Mecca, Saudi Arabia. MAKKAH Royal Clock Tower stands 601 meters high above ground, which makes it the 3rd tallest skyscraper in the world. As the name suggests, 4 giant clock faces have been mounted near the top of the tower, and having total 118 floors and out it, 83 floors are premium office space, 17 floors are 5-star Park Hyatt Hotel, 4 floors for Southeast Asia's highest observation deck, while the remaining floors is used for mechanical and electrical systems and other functions. Number 4. Shanghai Tower. Shanghai Tower is a 128-story, 632-meter megatall skyscraper in Lujiazui, Pudong, Shanghai. It is the world's 3rd tallest building by height to the architectural top, and it shares the record of having the world's highest observation deck within a building or structure at 562 meters. It had the world's 2nd fastest elevators at a top speed of 20.5 meters per second until 2017, when it was surpassed by the Guangzhou CTF Finance Centre, with its top speed of 21 meters per second. Construction work on the tower began in November 2008 and topped out on August 3, 2013. The exterior was completed in summer 2015, and work was considered complete in September 2014. The main highlight of the Shanghai Tower is 200 wind turbines spinning at the top of the tower, the world's tallest turbines, naturally, which generate around 10% of the building's electricity. The Shanghai Tower has the facilities that collect the rainwater and reuses wastewater, has a combined cooling and heating power system, and uses 40 other energy-saving measures that developers said that it reduces the 34,000 metric tons of a carbon footprint per year. Number 3. MERDEKA 118. MERDEKA 118 is a 118-story, 678.9-meter tall skyscraper in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It is the world's 2nd tallest building. The building's name, MERDEKA, which means independence, is inspired by its proximity to 2 stadiums, Stadium MERDEKA and Stadium Negara. The spire of the building was completed in November 2021. The building is expected to be finished by the end of 2022, and will become the tallest in Malaysia and Southeast Asia. It will surpass the 632-meter Shanghai Tower as the world's 2nd tallest building in structure, surpassing the 451.9-meter, 1,483 feet, Petronas Twin Towers as the tallest building in Malaysia, and surpassing the 461-meter landmark 81 as the tallest building in ASEAN. taking the title by virtue of its 160-meter-tall spire. The building will also be the first in Malaysia to receive a triple platinum rating from worldwide sustainability certifications, including the leadership in energy and environmental design. Number 2. Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa or Khalifa Tower, known as the Burj Dubai prior to its inauguration in 2010, is a skyscraper in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. With a total height of 829.8 meters, the Burj Khalifa has been the tallest structure and building in the world since its topping out in 2009, supplanting Taipei 101, the previous holder of that status. Construction of the Burj Khalifa began in 2004, with the exterior completed 5 years later in 2009. The building was opened in 2010 as part of a new development called Downtown Dubai. It was designed to be the centerpiece of large-scale, mixed-use development. The decision to construct the building was based on the government's decision to diversify from an oil-based economy, and for Dubai to gain international recognition. The design is derived from the Islamic architecture of the region, such as in the Great Mosque of Samarra. The Y-shaped tripartite floor geometry is designed to optimize residential and hotel space. A buttressed central core and wings are used to support the height of the building. Although this design was derived from Tower Palace 3, the Burj Khalifa's central core houses all vertical transportation with the exception of egress stairs within each of the wings. The structure also features a cladding system, which is designed to withstand Dubai's hot summer temperatures. It contains a total of 57 elevators and 8 escalators. The concept of profitability derived from building high-density developments and malls around the landmark has proven successful. Its surrounding malls, hotels and condominiums in downtown Dubai have generated the most revenue from the project as a whole. Critical reception to Burj Khalifa has been generally positive, and the building has received many awards. Number 1. Jeddah Tower. Jeddah Tower, previously known as Kingdom Tower, is a skyscraper construction project currently on hold. Located on the north side of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, it is planned to be the first 1 kilometer, 3,281 feet, high building in human history, and the centerpiece and first phase of a development and tourist attraction known as Jeddah Economic City. There was steady progress, but in January 2018, building owner JEC halted structural concrete work with the tower about 1/3 completed due to labor issues with a contractor following the 2017 to 2019 Saudi Arabian purge. The Jeddah Tower will become a crown jewel of Jeddah Economic City, a commercial and residential project of 57 million square feet, 5.3 million square meters, that will feature homes, hotels, and offices, as well as tourist attractions. It has a gross area of 2.6 million square feet, or 243,866 square meters over stories. The tower also has the world's highest observation deck at 2,178 feet, or 664 m above the ground level with 5,382 square feet outdoor platform. Another benchmark of this tower will be 5-star Seasons hotels and 97 affiliated serviced apartments, which will include 7 duplexes. Offices are located on the 7th floor, where there will be 4 residential tiers that will include the 325 apartments. The elevator is provided to go up to a record level of 600 meters. It also provided with a double-deck lift that takes passengers to the sky observation deck from level 1.